What are the standard temperature and pressure values for sea level? Temperature 15 C or 59 F, pressure 29.92 Hg or 1013 megabytes.
Discuss isobars. What does it mean when the isobars are close together?
Isobars connect equal lines of pressure. Closely spaced isobars means that there is a strong pressure gradient and winds will be strong. How do surface winds flow in relationship to isobars? At the surface, winds flow at an angle to the isobars because of surface friction. Aloft, winds from more or less parallel because of the Coriolis force.
What type of clouds, visibility, and precipitation would you expect from stable air, unstable air? Stable air, stratiform clouds, poor visibility. Smooth air, steady or continuous precipitation. Unstable, cumuliform clouds or clouds with vertical development, good visibility, turbulence, and showery precipitation.
What are the general characteristics of low or high pressure areas? Low cyclone counterclockwise and rising air, high anticyclone clockwise and descending air.
What is a ridge? Trough? Ridge, extended area of high pressure. Descending air. Trough, extended area of low pressure. Rising air.
What must be present in order for a thunderstorm to form? Unstable atmosphere, lifting action, sufficient moisture.
What is unstable atmosphere? An unstable atmosphere can be noted by the ambient lapse rate. We know that the standard lapse rate is about 2 degrees Celsius per 1,000 feet of altitude. If lapse rate is greater than this, it is unstable.
What is sufficient moisture? The closer the temperature and dew point spread, the closer the air is to becoming saturated or so full of moisture that it can hold no more. What is lifting action? Some of these lifting actions may include heating from below, rising warm air called thermals, orographic lifting, wind pushing a moist, unstable air mass upslope, or frontal lifting, a fast-moving cold front displacing warm, moist, and unstable warmer air, for example.
What are the stages of a thunderstorm? Cumulus, the building stage of a thunderstorm characterized by updrafts. Mature, updrafts and downdrafts both occur at this point. Dissipating. At this point, the cloud is only giving off downdrafts.
What is wind shear? Why is it an operational hazard? Rapid change in wind direction or velocity. It can cause dramatic changes in indicated airspeed and causes severe turbulence within the shear zone.
What does dew point mean? The temperature at which the air becomes saturated. Discuss the types of fog: advection, radiation, upslope, precipitation, induced. Advection, Moist warm air moves over colder land or water. Radiation forms on clear nights with little or no wind and only over land. Upslope, moist unstable air is cooled as wind pushes it up a slope. Precipitation-induced, warm rain falls through cool air. Evaporation from the rain saturates the cool air and fog forms.
How does icing affect aircraft performance? Thrust decreases, drag increases, lift is lost, weight is increased, stall speed increases.
What are the different types of ice? Induction icing. This includes any icing that impedes that process of air entering the intake manifold to be mixed with fuel. Instrument icing. Icing of the pitot tube or static ports can cause the instruments to give inaccurate readings or to fail completely. Structural icing. Ice that forms on the surface of the aircraft.
What are different types of structural icing? Rime. Small raindrops found in stratified clouds or drizzle freeze upon impact with the airfoil. Rough surface. Clear. Large supercooled water droplets found in either heavy rain or in cumuliform clouds strike the airfoil but do not freeze immediately. Smooth and hard to remove. Mixed. Occurs when drops vary in size.
What is the definition of a ceiling? The height above the ground of a broken or overcast layer.
What types of weather briefings can you get from a flight service station briefer? Standard. Should be requested when planning a flight and no previous weather information has been gathered. Abbreviated. Used to supplement mass disseminated data or to update a previous briefing. Outlook. Request when proposed departure time is 6 or more hours away.
What is a meter? How long is it valid for? Aviation routine weather report. Can be routine or special issued hourly valid for the hour.
What is a TAF? Valid times, area of coverage? Terminal aerodrome forecast. 3 types: routine, amended, or corrected issued 4 times a day, every 6 hours, valid for 24 to 30 hours. Forecast for area within 5 miles of airport.
What are the 3 different airmans? How long are they valid for? Airman's meteorological information valid for 6 hours. Tango, moderate turbulence and surface winds greater than 30 km. Sierra, mountain obscuration and widespread IFR conditions. Sierra. Zulu, moderate icing.
What is a SIGMET? How long is it valid for? Significant weather information issued for severe turbulence not associated with T-storms, widespread dust storms and volcanic ash, severe icing valid for 4 hours.
What is a convective SIGMET? How long is it valid for? Issued for thunderstorm, convective activity winds greater than 50 kts, hail greater than 3-4 inch,